What's up, Leo? Let's see what Mr. Spirit has for the next 48 hours. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo placements. I was thinking about a Libra. You guys could be dealing with a Libra. Have a Libra placement. I don't know why I was thinking about like Libras just in general. All right, you guys have the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Tower, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, Two of Swords, the Hermit, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, okay. For some of you guys, a lot of you guys are looking for the right time to leave a situation, I feel like. Somebody here is like planning, how do I make more money? How do I save more money? How do I get more money? I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to get clarity here. Some of you guys could be reflecting on the past and like realizing like where all your monies went or where all of your time and attention has gone. And so there's something here about that. But I feel like you guys are definitely trying to move on to calmer waters. A lot of you guys, your focus is your pentacles right now. You're just like, okay, like how can I better be suited financially? So a lot of you guys could be, I'm hearing taking shortcuts. Maybe that's something you've done in the past, right? Like with your finances. I feel like there's someone here that if you are concentrated right now on your money, it's like you're looking back and you're like, man, like 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there. It's like you guys keep pulling from your savings or you guys keep having a touch of savings. Some of you intentionally, some of you, you don't have a choice. And so I feel like you guys are trying to navigate right now to your 10 of Pentacles, but I do see you guys definitely headed towards abundance. All right. I feel like here in the next month or two, and maybe Aries season, I feel like here in Aries season, a lot of you guys, I feel like starting April 1st, okay? And I know it's April Fool's Day, so you'd be a fool not to hear the message, is what I'm hearing. I feel like as of April 1st, you guys are going to have an opportunity to see something clearly. It's going to allow you to move away from like destructive behaviors, patterns. Again, this is how you spend your money. This is how you're like spending the blessing, right? So I feel like moving forward as of like April 1st and for the rest of Aries season, you guys are going to have an opportunity to strategize and really create an opportunity for yourselves to see financial stability. Okay, so be on the lookout. Like if you guys are applying for jobs, if you guys want to apply for jobs, like for higher position, for higher pay, like do it after or as of April 1st. Just do it all of April and you guys will see results is what I'm hearing. Because yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just like, man, like some of you guys want to buy a house, some of you guys want to buy a car, some of you guys want to travel. There's just something here about being in that 10 of Pentacles. And so I feel like heeding the message is just like be open to whatever opportunities are coming in because they're aligning with you is what I'm feeling. With the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Tower, in general, I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a tower moment right now when it comes to emotional investments. It's like your intuition is telling you one thing, but you guys are doing another, right? It's like you guys are over here giving, you know, to whatever, and you have your back towards your intuition, and your intuition's just sitting there chilling like, all right, look, this is how many times I've tried to warn you. This is how many times I've tried to send you downloads. I'm trying to prevent this, but at this point, I feel like your spirit guides, or your intuition, yeah, your spirit guides actually. I feel like your spirit guides are just like, fine, we tried. They're gonna sit back and they're gonna watch you go through this tower moment, okay? So those of you that haven't really been going and doing the things that Spirit's been trying to prevent, I feel like they have no choice. Because see, look, it says up here, it says first do no harm, right? So it's like they've been trying to give you the message, they've been trying to like, you know, warn you, they've been trying, and it's like you guys are either doing what you want or you're just not paying attention, or maybe you're just not tapped in. So the warning here is there is a tower moment coming for you, and it's one because you've been kind of ignoring Spirit and your own intuition. The Tower, the Hierophant, the Nine of Wands. This could have to do with a person or a job situation. I feel like a lot of you guys, like your soul has been like literally penetrating through your skin to try to get you to quit a job, and it's like you won't quit. You don't have enough faith to believe that something better is out there for you. And so some of you guys, this could be tested. to the point where you guys want to quit. Like, you guys probably will quit, right? I don't see anybody losing a job, but I do see you guys being more and more burdened until you make that decision. Others of you, if this is a relationship, this burden, this feeling that you feel is going to be intensified. I feel like you're dealing with someone that isn't necessarily giving you the time of day, or really kind of reciprocating the way that you want. So I feel like because you've been still giving to it with that Knight of Cups, the Tower moment here looks like it's just going to be a heightening, an intensification of that feeling. Two of Swords, the Hermit, the Eight of Wands. I feel like a lot of you guys are in your head right now reflecting on how to move forward towards something. There is a clarity that you want to reach. A lot of you guys, this could be moving towards a job. This could be moving just in general. Some of you guys are moving. But whatever this is, it's like there's a need to really stop and reflect. I feel like you guys are at a Two of Swords. There's a decision you haven't made yet and you don't know which way to go. But it's like you're not sitting there and thinking about it either. So it's like until you do that, you won't know how to move forward with the Eight of Wands. But I feel like once you do stop and reflect, then you'll be able to move forward and then things will get better is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's check it out. The next 48. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like someone here could be offering you some sort of emotional fulfillment. I'm doing this because that's exactly how I saw it. You could be dealing with someone that just kind of hits you up just to kind of get their fill with you, and then they move on. So be wary of that. Also, yeah, still of the night. This feels like someone who's coming in. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, this looks like this is someone that's coming in just to kind of like hook up and then bounce. So I feel like you'll be hearing from your friend with benefits, if for those of you that have one. Others of you, I feel like you might find out that someone has a crush on you. But with the Knight of Cups, I see you guys being fulfilled just in general without people. I feel like you guys are trying to just kind of be okay in whatever situation. You're giving your all. So if this is a job, you're giving your all. If this is at home, you're giving your all. If this has to do with you, some of you guys are giving your all, some of you guys not so much. So I see that you guys could be kind of pulling yourselves short a little bit. So don't forget to kind of like stop and pour into your cup here in the next 48 hours, because I feel like you guys could be, there's something here about a stressful situation. I don't know what it is. I just feel like things are going good until they're not. So just be mindful of that, okay? With the High Priestess in the next 48, I feel like your guys' intuition could be coming into play with something. Also, too, I feel like there's a secret here. Someone here has a crush on you. You have a secret admirer. Just kind of like a heads up. Whether or not you find this out in the next 48 hours, but I do feel like you do have a secret admirer. There's someone here that's been watching you. Someone here that's been waiting to make their move. They might make it in the next 48. Also, too, I feel like with your intuition, you guys have receipts on something or on someone. I feel like if you guys are bosses, I see you guys having to use these receipts in order to prove a point or a case. You guys might have to fire somebody in the next 48 hours. Which kind of sucks because, like, whatever it is you do for work, if you're having to fire people, I don't know that you necessarily have somebody to replace them. So that kind of puts you in the Tower energy, but, I mean, it definitely puts them. Others of you, I'm hearing, Sun in the Dark comes to light. If you guys have been doing anything shady, I feel like in the next 48 hours that comes up, and that's where your Tower moment hits, okay? With the Tower here, I feel like in the next 48 hours, there's something that may fall apart. There's something that may come together. So this could be a good Tower or a bad Tower. It just depends on where you fall with that, right? Depends on the choices you've been making. So I feel like here, it says Kramer versus Kramer. I feel like this Tower moment has a lot to do with you guys. I feel like the shedding of new skin. Yeah, I gave that message to Aries. You guys might have an Aries placement, or Aries season is going to be prominent, or maybe there's a message for you in the Aries read. But I feel like Kramer versus Kramer. So it's like I'm hearing Leo versus Leo. A lot of you guys, the Tower moment that you're having right now is the direction that you want to take. A lot of you guys want certain things, but you don't know how to get them. And so I feel like there is this moment where I'm seeing someone just looking in the mirror and just trying to fix what's wrong with them, right? Fix what they see so that they can be happier with what they see in the mirror. So some of you guys are trying to do better at making decisions to where you can actually look yourselves in the mirror. So I don't know if you guys do shady stuff or like what's going on, or maybe there's someone around you that kind of brings out the worst in you. But I feel like you guys are going to have a moment in the next 48 hours where you're just kind of looking at everything you've done and who you've become as a person, and then that's gonna help like navigate whatever the next venture is, or whatever the next cycle is. A lot of you guys, like the Tower moment, like again, it's like, I feel like in the next 48, if something falls apart, it's because you're meant to put it back together properly. So if any of you guys have like a mental breakdown in the next 48 or an emotional breakdown, I see you guys getting clarity after that. I feel like somebody here is like sick and tired of the way things are. Somebody here wants a change. Somebody here is not happy. Somebody here wants like better. They want to do better. They want to be better. They want to feel better. So whether this is starting a new diet, whether this is getting a new job, whether this is changing up your style, whatever helps you, I'm hearing whatever helps you to sleep at night. Okay, so again, this is about decisions. With the Hierophant in the next 48, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you guys could be starting a new job either in the next 48 or these are your last 48 hours at a job, and then you're starting something new. A lot of you guys might have doubt right now about this new commitment that you're entering in. Some of you guys are worried. You're worried that something may not pan out the way that you hope it does. Like you guys are trying to be optimistic, but it's like there's doubts here. It's like, okay, like I've already committed myself to doing this. But some of you guys are like in the wounded warrior right now, right? So in the next 48, some of you guys could be in your head about a commitment that you're making towards someone or for someone. And like you could kind of be feeling like, again, uncertain. There's doubt here. There's definitely this feeling of not knowing how things are going to turn out. So again, you guys could be in the wounded warrior. Others of you, you're determined to make this work. With the Hierophant to the Nine of Wands, you're determined to make whatever this is happen. Despite you guys being in your head, I feel like in the next 48, you guys, there's a decision you need to make. And some of you guys are burdened by this decision that you have to make. Others of you guys are determined to like just pick a choice and then deal with the consequences later. So I'm hearing ask for forgiveness, not permission. So some of you guys could be doing something sporadic in the next 48 hours where you're like, look, it had to be done. And if I have to explain, then I'll explain. So that could be the Tower moment. You guys just having to do something quickly and then explain your actions later. I do see you guys getting out of your head in the next 48. I see you guys really reflecting on something. Now, whether you're actually sitting down and like meditating or reflecting, doubtful. But for some of you that are, you will be. But for those of you that that's not your bag, I see you guys, this is just something you're thinking about. Whether you're driving home from work, driving to work, this is something on your head. So you're reflecting on something. You're trying to clear a path. You're trying to get more clarity on it. I feel like in the next 48 hours too, some of you guys could just be at home. I feel like you guys are just becoming a little bit more introverted. A lot of you guys like to stay at home now. A lot of you guys don't like to go out. You don't like to be around people. So I see you guys being more and more comfortable either being alone or being at home. With the Eight of Wands, I feel like you guys could be really busy when it comes to communication in the next 48. People could be texting you, people could be calling you, you could be getting emails. I feel like even like if you're a boss, even when you go home, like your people are still calling you. So I feel like you guys are definitely going to be busy on your phone in the next 48. But I also feel too that you guys are going to become a little bit more energetic in the next 48 hours. I don't know if you're getting like really good sleep and you're waking up and you're like, let's go, let's like roll the day. So there's something here about that. So you guys could have more energy in the next 48. You guys could be getting really good sleep as well to facilitate that. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.